Arcane gets Therapized. We're going to be looking at CaitVi, or Caitlyn and Violet. And what do you do when family loyalties and other loyalties are competing with your romance and getting in the way? Mended light. All right, if you're not watching Arcane on Netflix, you should be watching Arcane on Netflix. I'm not going to try and get you caught up on all the lore, but suffice to say that Caitlyn and Vi are this year's greatest ship. Everyone's crazy for them. I sound a little bit like Gru. It's going to be very, very proud. It's going to be very, very big. The short version is that Vi is from the Undercity. She's got a psychotic and homicidal sister named Jinx, with whom she's estranged, sometimes wants to kill her, sometimes wants to save her and redeem her. She vacillates, and Caitlyn is from the Upper City. It's a whole different socioeconomic class. Her mother was killed in a blast caused by Vi's sister, Jinx. When it happens, Vi and Cait are initially united to bring Vi's sister Jinx down. But then Jinx is hanging out with a little kid gets in the way, and Vi doesn't let Cait pull the trigger. And they have a real nasty breakup, folks.
Cait! You stopped me. I shouldn't have had to. I had the shot. That was a kid. What if you missed? I wasn't going to miss.
So I would hit Jinx, not the kid.
I keep telling myself that you're different, but you're not.
Oop, class distinctions.
In your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
It's the blood in your veins. Why are you the one acting like my sister? Violent and aggressive and vengeful and unhinged. Not cool, Cait. It's not like you. Not a toxic relationship overall, but definitely a toxic moment. And Vi's not crying because of the barrel to the ribs. She's too tough for that. She's crying from emotional pain. She's crying because she's in love with Cait. Cait's in love with her. They haven't really done anything about it, but the tension is clearly there. The potential is clearly there. The hope for the future is clearly there. But now, where once they are united, they've switched roles. Because for a while, they're united on bringing Jinx down. Vi, her compassion for her sister is a strength or a weakness, depending on who you ask. But then once there was a street urchin involved, she wasn't going to let Cait pull the trigger. Now, most of us have never been in this specific situation. But perhaps you can relate to dating or being married to somebody with whom there is a major divergence in values. What you believe is right and wrong. What you want out of life. These two, in a perfect world, without Cait's dedication to avenging her mother and protecting both the Upper City and the Undercity, if she's just a girlfriend and she's got a normal life, and if Vi isn't also dedicated to this fight for freedom and bringing down her sister, like you take all of that off the table, they're great together. But there's all these other considerations pulling them apart. And Cait's generally pretty decent, so that rifle butt to the ribs of Vi was, no one saw that coming. And that was a dark moment. They cross paths again, and again they have diverging interests because Vi wants to save this monster who is her father, and Cait wants to bring the monster down.
On the job, I see.
You can't be here.
Here like where I landed when this rich, unhinged mongoose just tackled me?
Mongoose?
I love that she says mongoose. I am rich and unhinged.
Like an angry oil slick.
Don't sugarcoat it, cupcake.
She doesn't like the black hair. She didn't realize who she was attacking this time.
Who's out there?
We tracked some sort of new chem weapon down here. A bloodthirsty, murderous beast. What are you doing here?
Trying to save my dad.
And this is the first time that Kate recognizes that the bloodthirsty, murderous beast is Vi's dad. So again, we've got differing loyalties. Loyalty to mission, loyalty to family. It's keeping them apart. In some cases in real life, this is and will keep you apart. It's not going to work. The Beatles saying all you need is love, it's not true. You need trust. You need reliability. And you need shared life goals and vision for life and for a relationship. And right now they don't have that, and it's tearing them both apart because they want to be together so much. Vi doesn't fill Kate in on her plans when it comes to saving her father. Kate is not aware that Jinx is going to be involved and that Jinx has changed. And when Vi gets knocked out, Jinx gets arrested, and Kate's just waiting for Vi to wake up to figure out what they're going to do.
Where are the others? Kate? Jinx?
Jinx.
Now, for all Vi knows, Jinx is dead.
Caitlyn wanted to be here to tell you herself.
Loris, spit it out.
There's a great bit of misdirection here. Kate hanging out with the woman who's been her girlfriend ever since she broke up with Vi, off and on.
I saw it in her eyes. She will burn Piltover to the ground for my betrayal.
You can't blame yourself.
I don't need consolation. I need a plan.
Kate doesn't want this relationship anymore.
Arrested?
So not dead.
Handle this, Maddie. Check on my father.
But Maddie knows they've got a history. She's not just going to leave. She's going to eavesdrop. Because she's jelly. She's totes jelly.
If you will just calm down for one...
Even knowing you'd never have done the same for her.
We'll never know, will we? You didn't let me in on that part of your plan.
Clearly the right call, since you still can't trust her enough not to shove her in a box.
Trust? You believe I'm so daft I can't recognize a contingency? She wasn't there for my benefit. She was there because you didn't trust me to follow through.
Can you blame me? How long were you sidled up with that shifty, self-serving war pig? She oinked poison in
Talking
your ear
about
and you
Kate.
just ate it. I know.
Joining forces with someone who's pretty evil. And she regrets it. Listen, there's a lot going on here.
The only thing Jinx cared about was getting you to safety. Then she just surrendered. I didn't even have time to think before they hauled her off. She's being held in the bunker while I decide what to do. I was waiting for you to recover.
Kate, she's changed.
We can't erase our mistakes. None of us.
Who decides who gets a second chance?
So what's really hard for Kate here is that Vi, Jinx's sister, killed her mother in an explosion, basically in a terrorist explosion. And so these aren't normal circumstances. But maybe you can relate to this. You love somebody, but their sibling drives you crazy. Or their parents, or their friend group. You love this person, but it's a package deal. And you don't know if you can tolerate these people, these other people. How do you navigate that? Well, I think you navigate it by drawing strong boundaries for yourself, how you will and won't be treated, and that you express to your partner, listen, I want you, and I welcome the people in your life into my life insofar as they're going to treat me with respect, and I will show them respect. But if it's emotionally or otherwise dangerous, I'm not going to have a relationship with them to have a relationship with you, and we've got to make that work. Now, Vi goes in, visits Jinx in jail. Jinx breaks out and runs off because she wants Vi to be happy with Kate. And says, listen, you spend all your time worrying about me and it's getting in the way of a good thing. It's getting in the way of a romantic relationship that you really want, so I'm out of here. But Vi just sees my sister betrayed me again and locked me in a cell. And here comes Kate. And if you watch the show, you know what's about to happen.
Had a feeling I might find you here.
I really believe she'd help. Say it. You told me so. I was an idiot to trust her. I went behind your back. I choose wrong every time. And because of it, I've lost everyone.
That's a fair amount of self-loathing there.
You really think I needed all the guards at the Hex Gates?
In other words, I cleared out the jail. It's just the two of us, baby. Ow, ow!
Sorry to say, you've grown a bit predictable.
And because Mended Light is a family-friendly-ish channel, we're going to stop it right there. But you can tell what's going on. Now, physically, a lot of heat, a lot of passion there. But emotionally is what is of more interest to me as a therapist here, because it's a bid for connection and reconciliation. And in a moment when Vi is very down on herself, Cait is essentially saying, I see you, I choose you, I love you, just the way you are. And that's romantic, it's also very hot. Now in their case, they're able to put their relationship first here, because Jinx has given Vi permission and said, don't worry about me, find happiness in your own life. And because Cait, well, the cause she was attached to turned out to be not the right one. Sometimes in life, you can choose your partner over everything else. But the thing about a healthy relationship is it's a balance of choosing the other person as well as choosing yourself. And I don't mean selfishness. I mean looking after your needs, your wants, your desires, who you are, and finding a person with whom that can match and you can make that work, and it's a compatibility fit. Circumstances have changed, but choices have changed, and they're now a compatibility fit. And whatever else they have going on, they are choosing each other first and foremost. So Cait had an eye injury in battle. And here's Vi. She's loved, she's safe, and she's actually humming and singing to herself.
Is that singing?
It's just a tune my mother used to hum.
Are you still in this fight, Violet?
Because at this point, Violet's lost a lot. Maybe she's checked out.
Dirt under your nails, Cupcake. Nothing's gonna clean me out.
So it's commitment and dedication, but also, are you still in this fight? Do we have a shared life together? And they do. This is how you navigate this, and in some cases it can't be navigated. In some cases, you let each other go, and that is the act of love. But regardless, you can arrive at a healthy place when you sort out what your priorities are, what you really want, and who you really want to be. And then find the person that's a fit for all of that and who wants all of that. Now, we've got two very traumatized characters who've experienced a lot of pain and a lot of loss. If that describes you as well, we're here to help. I've got a video, What Do You Need to Heal from Trauma? That's part of our trauma series. It's popping up right here on screen. Go ahead and check that out because it's a deeper dive into the concepts we've been exploring here. What do you think of CaitVi? Do you enjoy Arcane, and were you shipping this couple from the start? Let me know in the comments below. And did I miss anything? What insights do you have to share? I'd love to learn from you. Now, I've got more Arcane videos coming your way, so until next time, keep shining. We need your light.